This is Chris the Idaho Painter bringing you another how-to video to make your jobs go a little easier, smoother, and like a professional did it. And today I got a special guest with me. It is none other than Captain Zach. So we've got a really cool video for you. We're going to talk about 4 pressure washing tools every painter should have in their vehicle. And we'll start off with the littlest tool. What is this thing, Zach?
This is the rotating nozzle that we use.
And who makes that thing?
Mighty M.
We really like these things because it has a rotating nozzle in it. And it takes and rotates and agitates. And we don't use chemicals, do we, Zach?
We do not, just plain old water.
Just plain old H2O is what we use to do all of our cleaning when it comes to fences, decks, and concrete, whatever we're cleaning. The rotating nozzle has this agitating effect and it gets things cleaner, faster. And this thing is a high-powered rotating nozzle and it's got a filter on it. This one is by Mighty M. We've used a bunch of others that don't last as long and aren't as good, but there it is, a rotating nozzle. We do have videos using them. Check out those videos after this video. What's the next tool? That's the next size up there, Captain.
We've got the gutter cleaning tool. So this attachment is made to put on the end of extensions and you clean your gutters out using it.
So right here we got an extension. We'll talk about that next, but it attaches to an extension. Now you don't have to climb up on a ladder and get on your roof to clean your gutters. It has 2 rotating nozzles on both ends, so you just walk it back and forth in your gutters. You should clean your gutters out a couple times a year or a year because they do get clogged with dust, dirt, debris, leaves, all kinds of stuff. They get too heavy, they'll start to pull away from the fascia on the house. We do have the next tool right here, the gutter guard, and all these tools, typically all these tools, they're available. You can find them down in the video description below. We usually talk about them and give you links to them. So check out that video description after the video. What is this thing, Zach?
This is our 6-foot extension. We put this on the end of our gun and then our tip on the end of that.
So you can just hook that tip right on there and the tip just goes right in there. It's a quick release tip. Now you got yourself an added 6 feet, and a lot of times with a straight nozzle, you don't even have to get on the roof when it comes to 2-story houses. You can do them from the bottom, or single-story houses with large gable ends. That thing's gonna clean the whole thing without getting on a ladder. And then our final tool that every painter should have, you can't necessarily keep it in your vehicle at all times because it is a lot bigger, but what is this thing called, Zach?
That's our Mighty M rotating
all-surface cleaner.
All-surface cleaner.
So there you have it. This thing is an amazing tool, and one of the things I started using this for is doing epoxy floors. We spray muriatic acid. After that, you've got to run, I would just run a power washer and a rotating nozzle, but it's hard to get every single spot that you've gone, and you'll get striping and stuff like that on there, and sometimes it's hard to control the distance to and from. This thing has got 2 nozzles below, and it rotates and spins, and you can literally clean about 2 to 3 times faster with this all-surface cleaner than you can with just, say, a rotating nozzle. What have you used this thing for, Zach?
I've used it for decks and concrete to help prepare them for coating.
Yeah, so we've used them on decks, which is wood decks. We've used it on concrete. We've used it on all kinds of different surfaces. So it's a great tool, makes cleaning a lot easier. If you're just cleaning, say, your driveway, just to make the concrete look fresher. If you use just a straight nozzle, a rotating nozzle, it's really hard to get everything, the whole surface, cleaned and cleaned evenly, so then when it dries, it kind of looks blotchy and you're going to see some striping and stuff like that in there. If you use the all-surface cleaner, it's going to be cleaned evenly across the whole surface, and once again, you're going to be able to do it way faster. Just hooks to the hose right here. You got a gun on it, once again, and it rotates. You can use it. It stands up on its own, but you'll figure that out when you get your own. There you have it. 4 tools for a pressure washer that every painter should have. Where else can you find us, Zach?
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. You can go to the website and check us out there.
Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. That way you see Zach again when he comes on the show. Sign us off, Zach.
We will see you on our next video. Out.